A lot of people don't understand the difference between love and lust. I'm going to break it down for you. Working closely with couples, I know couples who actually have love and trust in their relationship. And then there's couples that don't. I also work closely with sex addicts who use other people for their own gratification, who get caught up in lust and actually are addicted to lusting. I'm going to show you the difference between creating love and what lusting actually is. I'd like to think that I live in a really safe neighborhood. I'm raising my kids in a really safe neighborhood. But I lock my back door in 3 different places every single night. There's a reason why I do, but I'm going to tell you that later. Before I tell you why I'm locking my door, let's define what lust is. Lust is a self-indulgent fantasy that separates you from reality. All right, so think about that. Lust is about separation from what's actually going on. It's separation from the present moment. Lust is a disconnector. It's a disconnector from other people, it's a disconnector from yourself, and it's a disconnector from that moment. Pornography is packaged lust. Now we all desire some things. And so we separate ourselves from reality because fantasy feels good. We get dopamine hits. We get adrenaline. We get arousal. It feels exciting. But we go to that lust because we start to escape the reality that we're in. Now, why do I say pornography is packaged lust? If lust is a self-indulgent fantasy that separates you from reality, pornography is about having sex with somebody who's not actually having sex with you. It's about using somebody in a sexual way who is not engaged in sex whatsoever with you. It's fantasy. It's not reality. So when you're using pornography or you're using another person as an object for your own sexual desires, objectifying that person is not reality because they're not an object. So pornography is packaged lust that creates fantasy and disconnection. You can't love a porn star that you've never met because you've never met her. You don't know her. You don't know who she actually is. You're just using her. You're using her body for your own gratification. That's lust. Now you can lust after other things other than pornography or sex. A lot of times we just think of lust in the scenario of sex. You can lust after money, after things that you can buy. You can lust after food, lust after chocolate. Those things can all separate you from reality, where your mind gets going and you start to disconnect. All of us get involved in lust to some degree. Some lust more than others. Some really indulge in that lust in order to escape reality. The more you don't want to live in your current situation, the more likely you're going to use lust to get out of the reality. So if it's been helpful for you to understand what lust is, now I'm going to talk about love, which is totally different. But before I do, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. All right, so back to my back door. Why do I lock it 3 times? Honestly, I don't really think we're unsafe. I think we're fine if we locked it once. In fact, I'd be fine if we didn't lock it at all. It matters to my wife. My wife feels safe. She feels secure. And now I've gotten in the habit where even if my wife's out of town or not home that night, I still lock it. And when I do lock it, I feel this little sense of, I love her. I care about her. I want her to feel safe. So every night I lock our door 3 times just because I love her. Love is about connecting to that person. It's connecting to their soul. It's connecting to their emotions. It's connecting to their body as well, but it's connecting fully to them, who they are. Love is about understanding them, empathizing with them, selflessly caring about them. Lust is about selfishly using somebody. Love is about selflessness and connection. Quick love story. My grandpa loved my grandma so much. And so much so that my aunt, my grandma's sister, lived with them for like 10 years. Now, either my grandpa wasn't boundaried at all, or he loved her a lot and he cared that she cared about her sister. He was patient with my grandma. He wrote her a love letter every single day. And when she died, his heart was broken because he missed her so much. He wasn't just missing her body. He wasn't just using her for lust. He loved her. That's what love is. Love is selfless, it's sacrifice, it's connection. Lust is something completely different. It's not that hard to separate love and lust because they're almost opposites. As I've been talking about lust, if you're wondering, am I addicted to lust? Am I addicted to porn? Am I addicted to sex? Then you gotta check out my other video, how do you know if you're addicted to porn?